presentation, what field you're in. It's instructional design and technology. Though the definition has changed a lot over the years, Robert Reisner provided the latest definition of the field as the use of systematic process to create instructional and non-instructional resources that are intended to improve learning and performance in a variety of settings, particularly education institutions and the workplace. The field includes three main terms to differentiate educational technology, instructional technology, and instructional media. The AECT Definition and Terminology Committee defines educational technology as a study and ethical practice of facilitating learning and improving performance by creating, using, and managing appropriate technological processes and resources. The AEC also defines instructional technology as a theory and practice of design, development, utilization, management, and evaluation of processes and resources for learning. Robert Reisner has defined instructional media as the physical means via which instruction is presented to learners. So what do we do in the preschool through 12th grade setting? Technology work in a P through 12 school system consists of any of these areas: managing, designing, developing, and evaluating teacher and or administrator professional development and training. It can also be a combination of any of those areas. There are three types of instructional design, development, system development, product development, and classroom development. Instructional designers work in each development field. System development consists of creating computer-based assistant instruction that uses integrated learning systems. Product development consists of creating computer-based instructional products and or educational software. Great examples for product development include, but are not limited to, tutorials, drill and practice, educational games, and educational simulations. Classroom development involves designing integration lessons for classroom implementation. Two technology integration models include Assure and NTEQ. So what do we do in a post-secondary setting? There are numerous job opportunities for instructional design and technology professionals. The 5 possibilities for jobs in post-secondary education consist of assistant professor, instructional designer, faculty development, associate professor, and a full professor. An assistant professor designs instruction and supporting program operations. The instructional designer works with a range of faculty course leaders on new courses or courses undergoing major revision. A facility development plan and deliver the orientation for the new faculty. Associate professor, they do the teaching. The full professor provides leadership at an academic program, department, college, and university levels. What are some recent trends? There are several trends in this field as mentioned by the 2021 EDUCAUSE Horizon Report on teaching and learning. The first trend is a social trend. This trend includes an increase in remote work and learning, widening the digital divide, and an increase in mental health issues. During the pandemic, there had been an increase in the number of people participating in remote work and learning. Microsoft Teams has even reported a 12 million user increase in a single week during the 2020 pandemic. It is reported that we will see an increase in remote instruction continuing to be used after the pandemic. This will require students to have a different skill set utilizing independent thinking and online literacies to better flourish in the online environment. An emphasis will need to be made to address not only the academic needs of students, but their social and emotional needs as well. In addition to the increase in remote instruction, the gap between those with digital advantage and those without as much digital access will be painfully noticeable. The pandemic made a lack of network access by many students obvious. Mental health issues have also been on the rise in students and faculty throughout the changing educational dynamic. Organizations are going to have to get creative at transforming support models for students and faculty. A second trend is found in the environmental realm as climate change is worsening and putting pressures on facilities to increase sustainable practices. Already, less work travel due to the pandemic is showing a reduced carbon footprint, and institutions are finding ways to teach the importance of sustainability in the curriculum. Facilities are seeing detrimental effects from natural disasters caused by hastening climate change. While this has caused facilities to be resilient in these climate events, it has also presented opportunities to change the curricula to provide research opportunities in the field. Work-related travel decreased tremendously. This change had a positive effect on climate as carbon footprint was reduced. This is an area that will likely not recover post-pandemic due to positive climate effects. It is imperative that institutions develop curricula that focuses on sustainability. It is equally important that they practice what they preach and changing operations to reflect more sustainable practices. The third trend in the field is in the economic realm. Decreases in funding, increased demand for new workplace skills, and financial uncertainty lead in this area. As more instruction shifts online, there will be an increase in instructional design and technology jobs to support students and faculty with the change in necessary skills. Due to economic uncertainties, institutions have to get creative to prepare for any possible economic challenges. Emerging technologies. Blended and hybrid course models consist of a combination of traditional face-to-face instruction with web-based learning. Since the pandemic, there has been an acceleration in the creation and modification of blended and hybrid course models. The purpose of learning analytics is to understand and enhance learning and their environments through measuring, collecting, and analyzing data about learners. Through the use of learning management systems, student information systems, and data sources such as card swipes, data is abundantly available. Open Education Resources, or OERs, are resources accessible to everyone as they are published under open licenses. They lessen the resource gaps found in the education system by providing updated, openly accessible resources such as videos, interactives, articles from experts in their field, and many more. Thank you for watching the explanation of what field you are in.